Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Thinking of myself like what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually helps, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
You're now rocking with Terrence Hill on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
With my co-host, L PEEZY. We the new dynamic duo. We speak for the street. Peace. L PEEZY.
What's up, baby?
Man, you in the motherfucking building, man.
I am in the motherfucking building.
Man.
Can you believe that?
Man, it's been a long journey, man.
Man, and for all my fans and everybody that don't know why I came up missing, I took a whole 357 to the head. You see that? I should be dead. I should not be here right now, but by the grace of God, I am, because he wanted to keep me here so that I can connect with all you all. Yeah.
Man, God don't make no mistakes, brother.
No, he don't. You know what I mean? And because the case is open, I can't talk about what happened. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it ruined my life because, you know, I got shot in the head, and it was by someone that I would never thought in a million years would have did that to me as much as I done did for them. You know what I mean? But I forgive her though. But at the same time, I have no idea what led up to that or what made that happen. So with that being said, you know, I got shot in the head on the 27th. I woke up on the 8th, and it's been a recovery process ever since. You know what I mean? And then I get back to Dallas, and you know, my car is gone. It's been towed. She don't know what happened to it. You know, I get evicted because my rent ain't been paid in 3 months, and she act like she don't know what happened with that. When I was talking to her, she was paying everything and doing everything. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, I feel like, I don't know. I really feel like God took everything from me in order to reset my character. You know, I may have had some character flaws and things of that nature. I might have afflicted some people, hurt some people along the way, but I had no intentions of doing that. You know, I was just speaking, you know, my truth, how I felt, you know what I mean? And they took it to heart. So I had a lot of frenemies at the end. And so right now, it's just me and God on this journey. And he brought me back to you all. So I'm back to Flint After Dark, you know what I mean, with a hole in my head like a whale. Did I tell you that I popped the bullet out myself? It is not the job of the hospital to take a bullet out your ass. It's just their job is only to take care of the wound in which the bullet caused. So they left a bullet in my head, and I took it out live on Facebook. So if you didn't see it, you can go to my Facebook, Lincoln Parks, and I got a whole reel of it. If not, you can go to my page. I got a video of me pulling the bullet out of my head, and it was a 357 slug, and luckily it was a hollow point. And if you don't know what hollow points do, they open up. and then they crown backwards, and then all the jagged edges is on the back part. So if you pull the bullet out, if it goes straight through, then it just leaves fragments all everywhere. But if you have to pull it out, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna cause more damage pulling it out than it is going in. So that's why they didn't take the bullet out of my head, because it necessarily causes more damage coming out than it does coming in, than it does going in. So now, I just have fragments in my head that may be messing with my neurological functions, because now my hands are numb, my arms are weak, and that's why I'm in the gym. I'm like, you know what? Let me get back active and let me get back functional, because I've been dropping a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I done dropped my cell phone. I can't hold a fork or a spoon too long. Everything that I put in my hands, I drop. And I'm like, nah, let me go ahead and get back in the gym. Because if it's my nerves, it's only because they're not being used. You know what I'm saying? So let me go and use my nerves. Let me go and use my muscles. And wherever this pinched nerve is, I'll find it in my workout.
Hey,
So
hey, L PEEZY, man. A lot to
what's up?
transpire. A lot to transpire in the last 90 days, man. As you
Hold
know,
on, man. Let me let me
can
do this.
you hear me?
There you go.
You ready?
Hold on. I gotta be able to. I have to take my headphones off. What's up? Can I get a check 1 2?
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You hear me?
Okay, I got you, baby.
Hey, man, a lot to transpire the last 90 days, man. We lost Pops, man.
Yeah,
We almost lost you, and we lost Eric. We lost Unc, man.
right. Yeah, we losing folks left and right, man.
Moment of silence for Unc, man.
Right. I used to love it when he come on the show. He'd be like, billionaire, Mr.
Yeah.
Billionaire.
Yeah, he was crazy about you, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that.
I loved him too, though.
Yeah, man. We all love Eric, man. We love Unc, man. You couldn't do
Right.
nothing but to love him, man. He was a lovable cat. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to hear the conspiracy theories that come behind this shit.
Man, shit, you finna hear
You
one
know, you
tonight.
know, you know, it's gonna be some.
Shit, you got one tonight. I'm pitching. You know what I mean?
What's
Man.
the one you look?
Well, what
What's the one
I
he
mean,
meant so much to the city? He was trying to do too much for the city, and then they offed him
yeah,
because
cause,
he was
cause
trying to
think about
Malcolm
it. Think
X.
about it. Think about it, LPZ. He was Eric was what you call it, generational. What I mean, like, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King type cat. You right? Right or wrong? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
He was a generational one. He wasn't no everyday cat. A person like him come around with every 30 years. You know what I mean? And you know how to the higher ups get down.
for real.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
off my
So
block, nigga. Been
and
walking
not
through
not
my
and
yard.
not not to mention he died. On top of that, he died of a broken heart. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, he did. I
Yeah,
mean, but you
man.
know what though? In 2024, these people will break your heart. Everybody will let you down. Motherfuckers are so concerned with themselves, and if they not, you know, what do you say? Narcissistic. Well, it's all about them, and everybody else is against them. You know, they too busy in their phones. They have so many other distractions that keeps them from giving a fuck about you and who died and why they died. And even when it's time to bond together as a people and do something for a race or a family or
Yeah,
somebody in need.
yeah.
We
I
find
was
a way to
watching.
become too busy or, you know.
Yeah, I was watching this video the other day, right? So it was a couple. They was on a skidoo, and they skidoo overturned, right?
Uh-huh.
And they were just floating off the sea. They were just the water was washing them off farther away from the coast. And do you know what I'm saying? Then the dude that had the camera was like, he was just filming. He wasn't even helping.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They floating off into the
Yes.
sea. You know what
I
I'm
know exactly what you're saying.
saying? Yeah, it was horrible, man. No, but
Why is
we
the
never.
dude just filming and not helping? It's like,
Yeah,
wait, it's just, the thing is with people nowadays, they'll pull out their camera phones and they'll film you getting your ass whooped, but they don't want
yep,
to they don't want to interfere or or help you at all. You know what I'm saying? But they're helping you by filming it. That's the thing. You got to
that's
remember.
yeah,
Nowadays,
yeah,
people think that they're helping you by filming it because they can always give you the film afterwards. Said you live. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's all.
man.
And they're betting on you not dying or something, happening. But if you shall die, they have it on video, and then they can get all these fucking views.
Oh, that helps you out,
Yes,
huh?
it turns everybody into a winner.
Right. Um. So, like I said, man, we almost lost you. We lost Pops and we lost Eric, man. You know what I mean? Now, you know? Well, I'll fill you in the loop. Eric still ain't buried. They said he's his funeral this weekend.
Yeah,
They fuck around. They held his body hostage, bro, at Moon's funeral home, man.
they they had to wait to the drug that they gave him clear his body.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all that was. They had to wait to that drug that they gave him to clear his body. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? They had to shut that man up, and then by TikTok embracing him the way that they did, you know what I'm saying? He was becoming dangerous because now they have that attention on Flint, and it's I guess what do you want to call it, hierarchy?
Yeah, I told you, man. He was, Eric was generational. A guy like him didn't come around for every 30, 40 years. So
I
the
understand,
po- the
but
powers that
his
be,
antics
the powers
put
that be had to get rid of him.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. His antics put an eye on Flint, Michigan, and their their hierarchy, their city council, their mayor. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that you know involved with them. Before they were flying under the radar, nobody gave a fuck about what was going on in Flint, Michigan. That's why it was able to become so corrupt, and everybody, our America lied to us and say, hey, I graduated from here and I have this, play that role, and nobody know. But now it's
Yeah,
2024, so when you say you got a degree or you graduated from somewhere, we can just fucking flip out our phones and find out if that shit's true.
yeah, Flint,
So
Michigan.
now we have the eye of the government and of the world on our city council, on our mayor, and our governor is the one that's responsible for what's going on in Flint. So he has to do something about that. So the shit is now falling and coming, is going downhill. So now the shit at the top, the snow at the top is rolling down and it's coming downhill, and now the snowball has got really big. And that's what Eric Mays did for Flint. His life was a sacrifice because now that he's dead, and everybody with the theories and shit that he was poisoned, they took him out. They were shutting him up. They didn't want Eric Mays.
on TikTok anymore. He was becoming too much of what do you say, an alarm. Like the alarm goes off when they rob in the
Hey,
building.
LP, that was a hell of a theory you just came up with though about holding his body that long so whatever they put in him can clear out. I ain't even think about that one, brother. That's a good
Yeah,
theory.
yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
theory, man.
They have to do that. They once see the government is good for poisoning your ass. We know this. We watch all the movies. They good for hiring the people that look like you to kill your ass too. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That they can get to any gang member, any family member that they want, and then they'll pitch shit against them, like, hey, if you don't do this, you're going to jail for such and such, because we know that you did this and we know that you did that, and so we're holding that over your head so you can fucking become a worker for the government and get to who we need you to get to. Now, see, everybody in that room, think about this. You remember that city council shit that we saw with Eric Mays and how everybody went against him?
Yep.
Think
Yep.
about this. If some white man came in the room and said, hey, you want to get rid of Eric? We can get rid of Eric for you. And you will never have to deal with Eric again. How many of those people you think would have said yes?
All of them.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave that right there. You
Right.
know what I mean? And can you do me a favor?
What's that, LPs?
I need you to give me what's that? With Sanford son, the dummy of the day. Can you do that for me? We need to do the dummy of it.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Is that what you want? That's what you wanted.
Y'all gotta pray for me.
What you get the big dummy for?
I'm saying my arms and my fingers and shit ain't no good. I'm starting to feel the tingle in my legs. I think the shrapnel in my head is traveling and fucking with different nerves and stuff like that.
Well,
But let's talk about the Diddy thing. Okay?
let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, so think about this. Young Diddy, time of his life, prime of his life, he's making it big, he's blowing up, he's Puff Daddy at the time that these criminal offenses had been uh, claimed to be. You know what I'm saying? These women, these men, everybody that is fucking coming out against Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs right now are explaining an era in his life when he was Puffy and he was 20 something years old, right? And everybody's talking about his swagger, him feeling like he can have any woman he wants. You don't know who I am. You want to come home with me? You know what I'm saying? And then his relationship with Cassie, they wasn't in the relationship with Cassie to know what kind of relationship they actually had. You know what I'm saying? They may have had a dominant, submissive type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? To where once people seen him being dominant over her, and because she was Cassie, it fucking meant something. But they don't know that Cassie is submissive sexually, and that's why she's with him, and she's willing to do anything to keep him, even if it means shave her head. So, with all the the rumors and all the TV shows and all the fake news, everybody's looking down on Diddy because they felt like he was sexually aggressive. And at the time that he was doing this, his ego was so fucking big. And he was allowed to have any woman he wanted to in any way he wanted them. So when he felt some type of resistance, of course, he's going to act out. I'm Diddy. I'm Puffy. I can have anything I want. You know what I mean? And then thus, he might have had some orgies. Some freaky shit might have went down, right? But we're not here to judge anyone for their party because we don't know what kind of drugs were involved, for one. For two, you know what I'm saying? We all know that Diddy deal in fashion. So yeah, it might have been some faggot ass niggas around doing some faggot shit. And trust me, when you've had every kind of pussy you want, you always want some type of adventure. And I'm not okaying his freak, but I'm just saying we don't know how deep his freak goes because we never had the level of success that he has, and we don't have the type of pussy available to us that he has, or we haven't been through the shit that he's been through, you know what I'm saying, that would even lead to him becoming, I don't know, they want to paint him like a monster, but I
He
really
is a
think,
monster, man.
you said
R.
what?
Kelly, he is a monster. Your boy Kel look like a kindergarten teacher compared to the shit he did.
This is what I'm saying. We're judging people by their premise and their sexuality and how they do shit. But
Yeah, but
think about this though. How many of us have met a woman that was saving her pussy for God and we were trying to convince her to give it to us?
I mean that's different, LPZ, because
No, it's not different. It's the same kind of sin. No sin is greater than the other. So whatever Puffy was doing in his bedroom, whatever his lifestyle was, I have had a lifestyle. I have had, if man, look, let me tell you this. If my lifestyle and the way that I have handled women in the last 20 years comes out, I am going to be the same kind of monster. But it
you
was only
you
like
ain't
to
did it.
us,
You ain't did
we're
it though.
thinking we're alpha. We are, you know, the cream of the crop. We get to do all this freaky shit to bitches that regular niggas can't do. And so we do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Take a beautiful bitch and piss on her, right? But then we are Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've done seen some of the most beautiful women do the ugliest things. And now because we exploit that for our own uh, you know, pleasures or whatever, we're the bad guys. For real. This bitch was humping pillows before I met her. You know what I'm saying? Now the fact that I like it makes me the bad guy. You make me hump pillows. No, bitch, I don't make you hump pillows. I suggest it to you and you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You sounded like Whitney and Bobby.
hey,
When
look, this is what
they,
I'm saying.
you sound like
We
Whitney
can't
and Bobby situation.
look. I literally have a woman, know a woman that is a pedophile, and she likes little girls. Now, my brother has went to jail and is a sex offender because he was supposed to be petty. You know what I'm saying? And I fell the fuck off with him, but the chick that was petty, you know, like when I found out because I was trying to figure some shit out, like why you ain't got no boyfriend, girlfriend, what's up with you? Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then I come to find out she petty, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, oh, you like little girls? Oh, okay. Then I wanted to know more and more and more until I found out too much. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm walking around with her secret. So, you know,
Fuck
I'm like,
that.
come on
No,
now.
I ain't condoning none of that shit, dog. Fuck
You
that
say
shit.
what?
I ain't condoning none of that shit.
I don't know who to tell because I didn't know
You
if
just
she
told the
did the
world.
shit for real
You,
or
you
she
just
wanted to do it.
you just told the world.
I
Shit.
understand that.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I fuck that.
all I'm saying is I didn't know beforehand that women could be petty or had those type of feelings
Ain't
about
no,
children.
ain't no double standard. A pedophile is a pedophile.
Hey,
Ain't
no
no,
shit. But
ain't
once,
no better, ain't no better.
hey,
It's a
look,
better pedophile than the next pedophile. They all
let me
pedophile.
tell you this.
You
I
know what
did
I mean?
not know that the world of women sleeping with their own children even existed, or women sleeping with their daughters existed. When I found out that it existed, you know what I'm saying? I condone the behavior by entertaining it. You know what I'm saying? And look, let me give you another fun fact. You know those Tantally Lately dolls you know what I'm saying, that they building now?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. Those dolls are the size of a 3-year-old, period. That little torso, you will never get out of anything else but a fucking 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. And this doll, because the doll has a dick and a pair of tits, that's tranny shit. And then the ones that have the pussy, the woman is licking on it and doing all kind of freaky shit to it. The only thing that she's gonna get with a heartbeat that size is a child, okay? And plenty of women is getting off on this shit. And
That's perv.
it's
That's perv, man. That's pervert
it's
shit,
it's
man.
it's, it's a secret. Go to any porn tube and look at lesbian, and I guarantee you, if you pull up lesbians, you're gonna find something that's mother, daughter, stepmom, stepdaughter. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some type of incest involved in it, and I promise you, Google, fucking go to a tube, put in lesbian, and look at all of what comes up in the lesbian department. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're training these women, you know what I'm saying, to be this type of sinful. Because check this out. As long as they got vibrators, they got the answer to them being horny and shit. Cause then they have these little toys. They got the little rosebuds. Then they got the fake pussies. It's supposed to be ours and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the girls is buying that shit up, and they got dildos and strap-ons. So they've been building their toy box
Man.
so that
I would
really
I
that
would I would
it
I
was
would
like
get
really they
on
can
this.
get rid of us. And then if they have a toy box that consists of all those toys, and they got a beta male, then they can still play with those toys with the beta male. The alpha male is gonna wonder why the fuck you have those.
Hey man, let's fast forward, man.
What
Trump
up?
2024, man. Trump 2024, man. That's a lot of bullshit going on. What's her name? Fannie Willis, the prosecutor
Mm,
that was initially going after Trump.
okay.
Yep. And they end up putting her on trial, bro.
Hmm.
I'm trying to tell people leave Trump alone, man. If you fuck with the bull, 9 times out of 10 you gonna get the horns, man.
Hey, look,
Nah, go ahead.
and this is why I fuck with Trump. I support Trump and whatever it is that he want to do because he moves like a real fucking gangster, man. And like people be trying to play like we don't exist and we don't mean shit no more. And then they want us to do what we got to do, to prove it to them and shit. And it's like, yo, you really don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and think about this: who is a better out of the Republican Party, the candidates? Who's better fit than Trump?
He just won Ohio the other night. He just won all the delegates. They can't listen. See, this my whole point, right? I've been saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. One thing about Trump, Yeah, he's a womanizer. Yeah, he's prejudiced. We know this. And he ain't
Mhm.
hiding it. He ain't not gonna hide it, but he's a great businessman. He stimulates the economy. He did more for black people than Obama ever did, than Biden ever did. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, they can talk all that rah-rah shit, but I want Trump back, man. Stimulate the economy, man. They'll say a pack of oxtails $100, man. Come on, man. A gallon of gas, $15, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm like, listen, fuck vote with my heart. I'm vote with my wallet, bro. You see what I'm saying? And that's when
Yeah.
Trump come in. If you want to vote with your wallet, vote for Trump, man. He ain't all that bad. That's what's wrong with y'all. These liberals got y'all brainwashed. The liberals, like Malcolm X said, I wish I would have pulled it up. Malcolm X said the liberals are the worstest people in the Western Hemisphere. And he right.
Yeah.
They brainwash you, man. See, well, initially, I'm not. You already know this. I'm just talking to the people. Initially, we was Republicans anyway, right? You know that, right? Black people was Republicans,
Right. We were
and
Republicans,
yeah. Well,
and
originally
then
we
we
started
got
Republicans.
convinced to be Democrats because we wanted handouts.
No, no, no. This is what happened. The civil rights movement came. The '60s, the Kennedys. That's when the black people got won back to the liberals, to the Democrats. The
Because of
'60s,
Kennedy.
yeah, the Kennedys, man. The '60s, the civil rights movement, and
Yeah.
they stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And then when Ronald Reagan and all them got in office, the Republicans was the bad guys. Well, actually, that's where we started out at. See, if people can, and then I'm gonna tell you a fun fact. Like you said, a fun fact. People don't even know it. Abraham Lincoln, he was he was a half nigger. Abraham Lincoln wasn't all white. Abraham Lincoln had African American in him, man, and he was a Republican, and he freed the slaves. Well, supposedly. See what I'm saying? They don't say all that shit. They say what they want us to hear. They they oppress us, man. They say the liberals say oppression shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know how I feel about Trump. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, look,
they
man. When I
yeah.
when I, when I tell you my arms is numb and I have no control over them. Hey, look, I'm gonna be so ashamed when we run this back and it showed that way hitting me in the back of the head, man. That shit was funny.
Hey man, but I'm glad to see you back at it, bro, nephew. Shit, man,
Hey, look,
you took a slug to the head, baby.
man, when I tell you that the fact that I can't feel my hands and then it's traveling up my arm, all this feels numb, like when your feet is numb because you've been sitting on the toilet too long. So
Yeah. Like you was sitting on, you done fell asleep on the toilet after smoking a blunt at
yeah,
3 in the morning, and now it's 6 in the morning. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah,
Uh,
man. Hey,
uh,
and then it dawned on me, like, yo, if your neurological functions are dysfunctioning, then work them the fuck out. Your body is so used to being in the gym and you working out that me being laid down for the last 3 months, I mean, because when you get shot in the head, you can't look, your equilibrium be off, you know what I'm saying? Your leg might give out on you. You your short term memory, oh man,
hey, hey,
is gone.
LPs, you know I gotta hit you with one. What about your
What's up?
pound gang? What about your pound gang?
What about my pound game?
Yeah, yeah.
It's look, so it's hard to be interested. You know what I'm saying? So what happened with that is I'm so used to so much going on. You know what I'm saying? because I normally have threesomes and nasty nights, and you know what I'm saying. A bitch done came 36 times and shit. So me doing this normal shit without drugs is, man, it's a struggle. Like for me to, you know, to get into it. Like the other night, you know what I'm saying? Me and this chick, we was kissing and shit. One thing led to another, and bam, you know what I mean? And then she's like, talk dirty to me. Nigga, I was confused as fuck. I didn't know what to say.
Ah, shit.
No, really,
Man.
real talk. Cause my dirty talk is normally, you know, some like lesbian type shit. But I'm fucking with a straight bitch. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Man.
Take this dick. You like this dick, daddy dick, whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm in that bitch. And then I'm like, oh, dude. And when I tell you I can't fuck in the dark, when the bitch hit a switch and it's dark, oh my God.
Hey, what's she holler out? Wrong hole. Wrong hole.
Nigga, I am, look, when I tell you I cannot fuck a bitch in the dark for shit, it just turns me the fuck off because I can't see
Hey,
shit.
hey, LPs, let me hit you with your button for old time's sake.
Jesus, go ahead, man. All you fucking want, bro. You think you fucking... You need to fucking quit, stupid fuck!
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, it's such a fucking struggle. I mean, dude, I go from being rock hard to being semi-hard to being a little hard. And like, it's like, what the fuck are you scared of, nigga? I'm like, shit, it's the dark, I can't see shit. But then when we fuck with lights on, I close my eyes.
Maybe it's a mental thing, bro.
Hey, look, at least with the light on, I get to open my eyes and see it. You know what I'm saying? I just close my eyes because it feels so good. But on some real shit, I'm like, I need TV light or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A night light, some glowing shit in the dark. And like I say, when you come from the level of fucking that I've been doing, like nigga, I've been doing some incredible shit, some nasty shit. And like I say, a motherfucker spill my shit, go to telling my shit.
Hey,
I promise you, I'm gonna be worse than Diddy,
hey,
R. Kelly, Mystical, and all them niggas put together. The only thing that a motherfucker will never tell you about me is I never forced them to do shit. I never raped a bitch. I never forced a woman to do shit. She never had to do anything under duress. I only fuck with ducks that like to be ducks and swim like ducks. Okay?
exactly. Hey,
For
look,
real.
LP.
Everybody was a willing participant in all of my situations. Nobody can ever tell you I
Hey,
forced them to do shit. For
hey,
real.
man. Hey, man, I need you to look into the camera, man, and
What's up?
tell America, man, how you really feel about God giving you a second chance, man, after being shot in the head, man.
Man, look, I'm
We ain't gonna look,
appreciative.
wait, look, hold on. We ain't gonna give him too much juice about the case, cause like you say, it's an open case. But tell me your true feelings or your second chance in life.
Well, my true feelings is after I got shot in the head, I got shot in the head point blank, and how I feel about being shot in the head by the person that shot me in the head, I forgive her, and whatever I did to make her do that to me, I apologize for. But I have no idea why that happened because we had not been arguing, fighting, or anything that day. And so I'm curious to know why she did it, what was her motive, and I'm pissed off because it it cost me uh, my career, um, and everything that I have worked for. My car got towed. I got evicted out of my crib. You know what I'm saying? all because I was in the hospital for 3 months. Then, you know, after I left out the hospital, um, I came home to Michigan because they thought I was fucked up. You know, I was supposed to have been a vegetable. I was supposed to not been able to walk. I was supposed to have been having a hard time talking. So, you know, my mom was going to give me physical therapy, and I was going to go to this therapy class and all this other stuff. But when I got to Michigan, because I have an open case here in Dallas, so I have another drug case here in Dallas because I went to jail for a domestic because you're not allowed to argue in Frisco. And when I get to jail, they don't tell me that they found 2 X pills in my wallet. I just go to bond out, and then they tell me I had 2 X pills in my wallet. And I don't remember having 2 X pills in my wallet. I don't remember putting 2 X pills in my wallet. And if I knew that I had 2 X pills in my wallet, we would have taken them. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, the reason that I even take X pills is because the woman that I'm with, I have a hard time communicating with. And so when I'm in my natural state, I tend to allow people to gaslight me and I get upset and emotional. But when I take the XOs, I'm able to listen, I'm able to care, I'm able to give a fuck about what she's saying to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why, you know, we were taking X pills. It wasn't in order to have sex or anything sexual. Matter of fact, I took the X pills and then I didn't feel sexual at all. So, you know, I wanted to talk. And so they made me want to talk, and I talk and I talk, and I was able to be my authentic self and my feelings and express myself, you know, and tell her how much I love her and how much I appreciate her. So, you know, that was the reason
Hey,
why I took them. And that's the reason why we take them. They're not really sexual. They're more intimate and more of a connection type of drug. So,
hey, hey, LP. I know you said you forgave her, right? Right?
uh-huh.
But you my nephew, man. Fuck that. She my big dummy. Hold on.
He's dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Try to take my nephew out the game, man. I love you, nephew.
Right.
God don't make no mistakes, bro. That's all
Nah,
I'm gonna
man,
tell you.
he don't, man. And like I say, I give all grace to God. I thank God for keeping me here. You know what I mean? He told me that do everything that I did the first time again, but this time I have wisdom. So I was like, how am I supposed to do that? He's like, start all the way over from the beginning. And man, when I tell you that he has reset my life, and now I have to rebuild everything that I've built. And so it should be easier this time, but you know, I have a respect for time now. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, people. For all those people that say they got shot and died, or they died and then they was in some type of dark room where they seen a white light and they walked towards the white light and all this other fancy shit happened. When I tell you, when I got shot in the head, I did not feel it. I looked in the mirror and my shit was open like a window on an old house with shutters. My whole fucking skull shit. It was open, and I don't remember shit from there. I remember being in a very dark and quiet place. Like it was like being asleep. It really was. It was like being asleep. And so when I woke up, I had no idea so much time had went by and shit, and that I done woke up in 2024 because I got shot in 23. I woke up in 24, and it scared the shit out of me. And then I had to relax and figure out what happened to me while I'm in the hospital, what's going on with my head. I wasn't the most beautiful motherfucker to look at, but with this Frankenstein ass scar on my shit, yeah, you know
It's
what I'm
just a
saying?
it's just a reminder of the struggle, nephew.
My nigga,
God left you a reminder of the struggle, bro. But I want to play before we go. If I let you go and get your closing remarks, I want to play this last TikTok of Eric Mays.
I can't hear you.
You hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nephew. What's the last TikTok of Eric Mays, man?
Primary focus is to do that show on 98.9 The Beat every Saturday from 12 to 1. I'll see how long I do that show, and I'll see how long I come on here on Saturdays and communicate from 12 to 1. But I think it's getting kind of hot. You know, they say if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. And so these community folks is fitting to start putting the heat on some of them. I'm going to call them rogue council people. I'm going to call them unlawful council folks, voting against the rules, the law, and I think they're fixing to get some wake-up calls. People have been watching, looking, and if this group that I'm describing starts to take action, I know Flint ain't as big as Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, New York, but it's small enough and large enough where the people who I seen in that room last week, if they start taking action, talking, shaking them bushes on these 5 rogue council people, I don't think they got a chance politically. And the city attorney, who is getting his marching orders from Neely, I think the cover and fitting to be taken off of them too. That's who has been working and pulling the strings, in my opinion, of some of these rogue council people. So we gonna see what's happening, and I'm gonna be having a lot to say about it, and I believe that the folks who met last week ain't wasting their time. I think that it's overdue. I wish that group had a start meeting 5, 6, 7 months ago, but it's always better late than never when it comes to paying attention to this council. The council, by votes, control the purse strings, make rules and laws, and so we got to break that up. There's no way 5 folks should be voting contrary to rules and law right in front of everybody. When they had 4 or 5 police remove me from my council seat, the 30 or 40 or however many people that was in council chambers, they got up. They come up out of their seat. It was just a sight to see. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and we gonna try to.
Yeah, man, you can hear the pain in his voice, man. Eric was broken, man. At that point, um,
Mm-hmm.
rest in love. Give me some closing remarks, LPs.
Let's say this, man. On Earth, we all seem to be people, but inside we are beings. That's why we're called human beings. We're being here for a moment, just for a moment. You will leave this motherfucker. Bullets do not hurt, by the way. You will get shot and don't know you've been shot. All that shit you see on TV is bullshit.
Hey,
Hospitals do
LP,
not remove
LP,
bullets.
niggas get shot every day, B.
You feel me?
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
hospital do not remove bullets, okay? All that shit is a fucking fabrication of television. So stop equating life and reality to reality television, because there's no reality in television. All right. And then spiritually, we are all vibration. I can feel myself vibrating when I move certain ways and do certain things. I know I've been chosen by God to be here. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? So believe me when I give you the knowledge that I give you about life and who you are, and believing in yourself. You know, just take it and run with it. It's been researched. I know what I'm talking about. Plus, God got his hands on me. So with that being said, we are here to educate you versus entertain you. You know, but there's going to be some entertainment come along with it, because we are entertaining. We are the dynamic duo. That is my uncle. You know what I'm saying? John O. Snow. And then this is Flint After Dark. We're here for you. We're here with you. And, you know, we's in the building, but we about to leave.
Yeah, we about to get out of here. Hey, LPs, you already know I'm gonna say, nephew. Hey, man, I love you, man. I'm glad you still here with us, man. Like I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep telling you, this God don't make no mistakes. You got a reset button, man. Make it your best. We gotta stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoking mirrors, bullshit. Trump 2024. We're gonna make the hood great again. Um, the hood gotta save the hood, man. We speak for the streets, man. We out of here, nephew. We'll be back next week. Tell the people we'll be back. This ain't. They just
We'll be
seen the
back
beginning of
next
it.
week. Same place, same bad channel. Holla at your boy.
Peace.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Thinking to myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and cheat, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
With my co-host, L PEEZY. We the new dynamic duo. We speak for the street. Peace.